It's your host with the most from the YouTube show, So What Do You Do? If you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? And you see where I'm at. Salt Lake City, Utah, baby. This is the first episode, So What Do You Do is going out of the state of California. So you better ask yourself, so what do you do? We here to watch that Utah Ute red and white game. Seat in the back. I am a Utah man and I live across the green. Our gang is the jolliest that you have ever seen. Man, go Utes. If you ain't cheering for the Utes, ask yourself, so what do you do? Man, it's the host with the most from the YouTube show, So What Do You Do? And we over here enjoying memory lane before we get started with this spring football game, the red and white Utah Utes. Yes, you see it. We got the wide receivers room, man. Shout out to Szn.5 for giving us this opportunity and placing us inside the new facility for Utah. Man, shout out to the running backs, top of the world caps. You know what I'm saying? Look, follow me into this office room, actually. I want to show y'all where all the magic happened. When it was the wide receivers, the running backs, the offensive linemen, the tight ends. This is where we came. We came to the offensive meeting room. All right? Y'all come follow me, man. Look, hardcore. These are the 5 core principles right here. Come on, man. Look at this. This is a beautiful facility. I am a Utah man, all in the back. Oh, yeah, I know the play, coach. That's black, right? Black, you know, we got the slants, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go deep. You throw me the rock. Hey, touchdown. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna win, put Booby in. Yo, so look, when I first got here, they used to think that they was like, you're too small, you gotta get bigger. And they put me on this stuff called man feed. And I came in to Utah at like 190, leaving my junior college. Got me to like 215 in like 2 weeks. But it was just all muscle, Jason. I'm telling you, it was all muscle, bro. I was walking around like swole, still had my speed and everything. I'm like, this is crazy. So after y'all done working out, y'all see the facility, after we done training, after we just got done doing a vigorous workout, hard work, respecting our process, we come right over here. Man, shout out to Gatorade. Shout out to Gatorade for always providing the drinks for Utah Utes, man. Come over here, they got all the different flavors. They got the chocolate, you know what I'm saying? We got the strawberry. You know what I'm saying? If you need strawberry, you got the strawberry right there. You got vanilla. Again, shout out to Gatorade, man. Gatorade is always providing the best drinks for athletes, for the Utah Utes. If you're not drinking Gatorade, ask yourself, so what do you do? Shout out to Muscle Milk. Good job. If you're not drinking no Muscle Milk, ask yourself, so what do you do? Because Muscle Milk knows what they do, and they put on muscles. The whole sports performance center was generously donated by the great Alex Smith, Niners quarterback, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. Man is a legend. Yes, and he's a Utah Ute, baby. Go Utes. If you ain't a Ute, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? If you're not cheering for the Utah Utes in the Pac-12, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? You know, go Utes. Show. Look at that though.
The
details in this.
This guy is amazing. He hand painted.
Oh, he hand painted all of these?
Yeah. I'm not joking. He hand painted this one and all the ones we sold out.
Now look, we was not, like we had our standard helmets. We wasn't getting the stuff like this.
No.
Like this would have been dope to have a helmet like this wearing it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What size is this? You know, I need like a 3X.
I know.
You know, my head huge. Hey, it's your host with the most from the YouTube show, So What Do You Do? If you don't know what you do, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? And we're here with Austin Lewis, man, one of the equipment managers for the University of Utah. Go Utes. If you're not cheering for the Utes, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? Austin, look, I got one question for you, man.
Yep.
What does it mean to be a Ute to you?
Meaning to you means it's respect for all families and everything else. It's pretty nice to have families. If you have former players, they still be your family and everything else. So yeah.
Look, like you said, if you got former players, they're still your family. That's why I had to come and check out with my big brother, Austin, man. This big bro right here. It's the right way, the Utah football mantra. Right behind me. Man, tough, smart guys, fundamentally and technically sound, eliminate bad football. That's what it takes to just always compete. You guys, man, it was definitely a blessing to just be here with the University of Utah. I want to just give a special thank you to Coach Whittingham, Coach Roderick, who's no longer here, Coach Q, man, all the players that I was with, K. Scott, Dres Anderson, Travis Wilson, man, Kalen Clay, Dominique Hatfield, Keith McGill, Eric Rowe, Marcus Williams. Man, it was Nate Orchard. It was a lot of great athletes out here, man. And to have been in look how big this room is. This room was filled with nothing but Division I Pac-12 athletes. And I was one of them. That shit used to blow my mind. Like, man, I remember I was like sitting somewhere like in this middle little section with the other receivers, and to have been a part, like, man, I came from a junior college. Y'all seen the DVC. If y'all haven't gotten a chance to see the DVC football video, make sure y'all go see that DVC football video on our YouTube channel. But you see the difference. This was like a dream come true for me, man. And all I wanted to do was just be here and just do whatever I could to help the team out. Special teams, practice player, offense, defense, whatever they needed me at. I was like, look, just let me know what y'all need me to do and I'll go do it. Because I am a Utah man. So what do you do? You feel me? Yeah. Yo, it's your host with the most from the YouTube show. So what do you do? Man, like I said earlier, I just want to give a special shout out to Quinton Ganther, number 13 for the University of Utah back in 2004. He got drafted back in the day, was one of the hardest running backs to ever come out of the University of Utah. Man, y'all do y'all Googles. Man, he played for the Buffalo Bills. Now he's also the running backs coach for the University of Utah. He came back to his alma mater. Man, look, Quinton Ganther, Coach Q, Coach Ganther, shout out to you, man. Go Utes. Ask yourself, so what do you do? Giving them the quick stiffy, eat the grass while I take this into the end zone. It's your host with the most from the show. So what do you do? If you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? And you see it here in the background. You see what I got on? It's the University of Utah, the red and white spring game for the University of Utah football team. Oh my goodness, this is about to get exciting. Look, the host with the most have not been here since 2015, so to see the changes that they've done, they've added a new scoreboard, they've added some new things to the north end zone. Dude, Utah, you guys are doing an amazing job. Man, keep up the good work. Coach Witt, you're doing a great thing here with the team. You guys are all killing it. Utah Utes, you know what time it is. I am a Utah man and I live across the green. Look, our gang is the jolliest that you have ever seen. Let's go Utes. Look, you guys stay tuned because we are about to have the most exciting episode that you guys has probably ever seen. The Utah Utes red and white spring game. There's going to be alumni here. We got some NFL players here. Shoot, we got some legends in town. So y'all stay tuned with the host with the most from the show. So what do you do? Hey, it's your host with the most from the show. So what do you do? And if you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? And we are here with two University of Utah youth students. Who are you and so what do you do?
My name is Nicole Holden, and as a trainer, we're responsible for, the health and safety of the athletes, giving them water, just making sure they stay safe throughout the whole game and practices.
Who are you and so what do you do?
I'm Caitlin Chun, and I'm also an athletic trainer, student aide here at the U. We help run and make sure all the players are good during practices and post-practice, pre-practice, taping, and injuries.
If you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? And we are back. It's your host with the most from the show, So What Do You Do? And I just stumbled upon another Ute. Who are you and so what do you do?
My name's Ethan. I fix a bunch of boo-boos for players. That's what I mainly do and everything. But no, in all seriousness, I'm looking to go into athletic training, hopefully start my grad soon and stuff. Gonna have a great day here out in spring game. Yeah, that's what I do. So.
You guys, Utah Ute players, if you out there getting boo-boos, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? Because we don't get boo-boos out here on the Utah Utes football field, you know? It's your host with the most from the show, So What Do You Do? And man, I just stumbled upon another University of Utah Ute alumni. Who are you and so what do you do?
How's it going, everybody? My name is Junior Salt, former player here, played in 12, 13, and 14. I actually played with Andre here. I'm one of the strength and conditioning coaches here, so just back at the alma mater, giving back and helping these guys out and get better.
Man, shout out to Junior, man. We out here just trying to make things happen, respecting that process like Coach Wood always said. Man, if you don't know what you do, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? It's your host with the most from the show, So What Do You Do? I just stumbled upon an Eastern Illinois alumni. He is now the strength and conditioning coach for the University of Utah. Who are you and so what do you do?
So my name is Marcus Banks. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I played my college football at Eastern Illinois. I'm 26 years old, so I'm assistant director of football sports performance here. I've been all over the Power Five. I've been with the NFL, the Chicago Bears. Basically what I do, man, I started this with dreadlocks. I was 21 years old at Mississippi State, man. So what I do, I go connect with the boys and I make sure they know, when they leave, that it's real out there, so I make sure I'm that voice of reason, that voice of real talk to the boys. I've been through it. I know how they feel, so that's my job.
What would be your words of motivation to the viewers to go out and just go get up and do what they do at the highest possible capacity that they can?
Man, so I feel like when people leave high school, they don't have the right mentality. So, man, when you leave high school, you got to understand it's just you, right? You're a grown person now. Right, you're part of the statistics. So if you want something, man, you got to get up and go get it. Right, like I did this this is my first full-time job. I did this for 5 years for either a free internship, a paid internship, or my graduate internship. But with nobody handing me nothing, like you got to go get it.
Hey, if you're not getting up and getting after it and go get it, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? Hey, it's your host with the most from the show, So What Do You Do? And if you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? And we just got done watching an exciting game with members of the Must, young athletes here at the University of Utah. Go Utes. If you're not saying go Utes, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? Who are you and so what do you do?
My name is Matthew Liebrick. I'm a student at the University of Utah and a member of the best student section in the nation, the Must. We come out here every Saturday and we cheer on the best football program in the nation here in the best stadium in the country.
Hey, let's get it. Go Utes. Utah man am I. You know what I'm saying? Who are you and so what do you do?
My name is Luke Madrelli. I work for the football team here at Utah. Go Utes. I'm one of the recruiting interns, so I'm always helping out around here, especially on game day and stuff. And I love the Must student section more than anything.
Man, let's go, man. The Must is a must. If you don't know about the Must, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? It's your host with the most from the YouTube show, So What Do You Do? And if you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? And oh my goodness, it's a pleasure. I just stumbled upon the man of the hour. This dude is an amazing individual. He used to always help me on the stadium when I was trying to warm up for these games, always throwing me the passes, always putting in the extra work, always just being a good friend, a good brother. Man, I want to introduce him, but I'm going to let him introduce himself. Who are you? And so what do you do?
So my name is Sam Dow. I used to be a student manager with this guy. I used to have the ball every pregame, but so what I do now is I'm a full-time equipment manager for the Olympic sports. So I'm in charge of lacrosse, basketball, and soccer. So I run their sports and make sure they have their gear and Under Armour gear and all that.
Look, hey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, if y'all need the gear, if y'all want to be buzzed down like my man Sam Dow, y'all make sure y'all hit up Sam Dow and ask yourself, so what do you do? Get out of the next man's business and go find out what it is that you do, because you're not doing what Sam Dow does. So go out there and ask yourself, so what do you do? Hey, it's your host with the most from the YouTube show, So What Do You Do? And if you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? And you guys will not believe who I just stumbled upon at this Utah Utes red and white spring game. Man, we got a legend. We got Batman. We got K. Scott, Scotty Too Hottie, man. How you doing, brother? Welcome back to Utah, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. Can't complain on the So What Do You Do channel. So appreciate you for having me, man.
Look, man, it's been some time since the last time I seen you. It's been years, damn near, since the last time I seen you. We got the chance to talk on IGTV. What is K. Scott up to nowadays?
Yeah, so I founded a company called Leave a Blessing, which houses all my written and oral literature. For everybody that knows, I do authoring, writing, do music. And so now, just like my guy, I'm gonna start doing more content, merch, and things like that. So all around, just trying to provide a lot of content to the world and support my family. So that's what it is.
K. Scott, you have a book out dedicated to your mother. Talk a little bit about that. Where can they find the book? Where can they purchase it? Share some of the information on what that book means to you as your mother's son.
Yeah, so the book is called 24. It's my mom's life's journey through being a mom, lupus, and kidney transplant. And so basically the book is about lupus, right? And for anybody that's dealing with lupus or anything, it's going to help them get through their journey, overcome any challenges that they may face, and find the internal strength to overcome it. And so even if you don't have lupus, it's still going to provide you that strength within yourself to overcome any obstacle that you have a challenge in front of you. So the book is magnificent. I cry almost every time I read it because it's so powerful in that type of perspective. But you can get it on Amazon right now. So go ahead and cop that. 24, My Life Journey Through Being a Mom, Lupus, and Kidney Transplant.
And like you said, he also has his music out on all platforms. Where can they stream some of your music if they wanted to listen to it?
Oh, you better be listening to it right now. But it's on Apple.
And if you're not listening to it, you better ask yourself, so what do you do?
Yeah, so you can listen to it on Apple, Spotify, basically all streaming platforms. You'll be able to listen to it. If you want to throw it on your story on Instagram, they'll have it on there, so you can throw it on your story too. So you can always look at my music, so go ahead and check it out.
Look, like I said, that's K. Scott, Kenneth Scott, Scotty Too Hottie, Batman, the man of the hour, the myth, the legend. Man, look, you guys do not want to miss this interview. You guys see it in the back, man. We got another legend. That's why we had to come pull up on our guy, Travis Wilson. Man, you see you got the total touchdowns record, 75, 2012 to 2015. Shout out to Travis Wilson out there always putting up numbers. Man, Travis, K. Scott was the dynamic duo, including Dres Anderson. K. Scott, talk about your experience playing with Travis Wilson, being around a guy like this. Dude was 6'10", balling, running like Mike Vick. Man, share your experience with Travis Wilson.
Man, this dude is one of the grittiest guys ever. Like, when you want to go to war with somebody, this is the guy you go to war with. You know he's going to give you everything he's gotten. And so he's a tremendous guy, even off the field. You know, he's like one of our best friends. Anybody you could talk to, he'll be there for. So going to war with this guy, just know he's going to give you everything he has. And so the experience here at Utah has been everything that you will ever want in a college experience. The people here is crazy. People coming up to you, showing you mad love. That's what you're going to get here at the University of Utah. Dre Luno, even though he got a fine for $10,000 for wearing red cutter gloves in a game, but we're not going to talk about that. We'll do it on a future episode. But great experience.
Wait, look. I did get fined $10,000 for wearing the cutter gloves. That was the touchdown. I came off the field excited. My brothers gave me the hug. Seen the equipment manager, and he was like, "What the?" I'm not gonna say the rest, you know. But hey, I lived for that moment. That was the best moment. That was the best moment of my career right there. Like, it was super fun, man. But look. Like I said, we got K. Scott. He told you guys where to go stream his music. Make sure you go stream his music. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram. Make sure you go get his new book that's out, 24. Make sure you just go show support. He also has merchandise coming out, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that because he has so much stuff in store. Great mentor, great coach, great leader, great captain, great brother, and a better friend. K. Scott, if you got anything that you want to say, share some motivational words, share some inspiring words that's going to get these guys to get up and go do whatever it is that they do at the highest level possible.
One of the main things I try to tell people is recognize their gift, utilize a gift to leave a blessing, not only for yourself, but to impact others. Like Dre Lou, he's leaving a blessing not only for himself, but for other people in the media game. I'm trying to do the same thing in the writing game. And so that's all I would like to tell people. Recognize your gift, figure out how you can utilize that gift to transfer the world so you can leave a blessing.
Hey, if y'all ain't getting game from K. Scott, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? There you have it, Kenneth Scott, like I said, a.k.a. Batman. Stream his music, go follow him, go share love, go get his book, and make sure y'all stay tuned for the new merch that's coming out. So what do you do? Oh my God, y'all won't believe I'm over here looking at the corner of my eye. I'm thinking like, okay, somebody just want to say what's up to K. Scott. I'm trying to stay in character. But in reality, man, it was another Utah Ute alumni, another brother. Oh my goodness. Tango Towns has made it. You guys, he is a weight trainer right here in Utah. We're gonna get a little bit of information out of Tango Towns real quick and just have him share his story, talk about his journey as a trainer. Tango, do you mind? You got a quick little second, man? Look, straight from LA, left LA some years ago, stayed here in Utah, changed his life around, and just been doing phenomenal. Look, newborn, super proud to have it to be a father. Tango. Man, how in the world have you been doing?
Man, I've been doing great, honestly. Just blessed to be here, blessed to be in this position, bro. And just grateful, man, honestly. Just enjoying life. Yeah.
Tango, talk about your training experience. You just founded a new company. You're the CEO. You're the founder. Talk about your company that you are the owner of.
Yeah, so right now I have my company, Aggressive Intelligence. We talked about that in the past. Basically what that is, it's a health and wellness program where I just train people on how to eat, live, and be athletic, even if they're not athletes outside the gym. I'm actually currently in the process of building out a new business. It's called Omnipotent E. It's an executive coaching business. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coaching CEOs and executives on leadership and just helping them get over like mindset stuff, limiting beliefs, and showing them how to scale their business, as well as keeping a work-life balance so they can stay in shape. Because I tell people all the time, you know, your number one asset is your body, and if you're not taking care of that, then none of the other stuff that you do matters. And so that's pretty much what we're doing now, and being a dad. I mean, that's why I look all rough, you know.
Look at my guy, man. Look, man. Look, my guys are out here just leaving me hanging. You know, Tango done got a kid, K. Scott done got 2 kids, and I'm just still in the unclub. You know, it's all good. You know, okay, coming soon like this episode. Tango Towns was one of the hardest working wide receivers that I ever met, man. Dude, when I first came down here, I think it was like 2013, when I first came out here, dude, Tango, literally, shit, and also K. Scott, but I specifically remember Tango coming, grabbing me during this meeting, like, bro, you came from a JC, you're not about to outwork K. Scott or Andres just thinking that you about to be all JC player. You need to get your ass on this field. I'm like, damn, that was kind of aggressive, hence aggressive intelligence. but man, that's what I needed. You know, that's what I needed. Tango grabbed me. He had K. Scott out there running routes. I was able to see 2 experienced athletes, you know, go out there and just have fun, and for them to just bring me in as a brother, and we just barely just started meeting each other was an amazing experience. So, you know, I definitely want to give a special shout out to Tango. I definitely want to give a special shout out to K. Scott, Drez, Travis, who else could we? Jeff, Damo Hatfield, Dale Shawn. Like, man, so many athletes that we played against. Like I said in the meeting, shit. Dude, we would have a whole team meeting room filled with Pac-12 Division I athletes, and we were some of them athletes. Oh, that's a crazy. Tango, talk about your experience. You know, just being a former athlete. You know, the transition after being an athlete, and you know, you doing what you're doing now as an owner.
So my experience being a former athlete, you know, as most athletes, at least I can speak for myself. after I was done with my career, I kind of was in this limbo of trying to figure out what I wanted to do and how I wanted to inspire and impact people in a positive manner. And so for me, I just fell in love with, self-development, pretty much developing yourself.
Oh, Lil Tango, do you want to say something?
Say something?
You want to say something to the camera?
He's like, I like the little fur ball. Say, hey, Dre.
He's saying, so what do you do? If you don't know who my daddy Tango Towns is, so what do you do? You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. Hey, look, drop the mic, Unc.
He's like, let me see the mic. Let me see the mic.
I'm just gonna talk. What you got to say?
What you got to say, bub? You got anything to say?
You don't know what this is. You just like the little first thing.
You're like, I like the way it feels.
Like Daddy Beard right now?
Yep. You're like, that look like my dad beard. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yo, look, again. Okay, Scott, come get in this, man. We got to get these guys in here, man. There you have it right there. Man, you're looking at 3 University of Utah Utes, brothers, alumni, Tango Towns, Kenneth Scott, aggressive intelligence, man, owner, founder, entrepreneur, motivational speaker, leader. Like I said, go get the book. Tango also offers classes online where you guys can go ahead and reach out to them. Share your Instagram.
It's Tangeray Towns Official, or Tangeray_Towns Official is my Instagram.
Share your Instagram.
Kscott_2.
Y'all make sure y'all go give them a follow, man. If y'all not following my brothers and y'all don't know what it is that they do, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? I appreciate y'all for real, man. Yeah, it's good. Woo! It's your host with the most from the YouTube show, So What Do You Do? And if you don't know what you do, you better get out of everybody's business and go ask yourself, so what do you do? And y'all see the game behind me, man. The game just ended. Red versus white. Spring football here at the University of Utah. Go Utes. I'm a Utah man and I live across the green. Our gang is the jolliest that you have ever seen. Look, it was a good game. It was very interesting. It was very entertaining. Coach Wit, you got another successful year under your belt. I can already see it. You guys are always respecting your process. You're always out there working hard. Man, I want to give a special shout out to all the guys I was able to see. Junior Salt, Quinton Ganther, Tango Towns, K. Scott. Everybody who I was able to see out here. Brian Blaken, all legends. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube show, So What Do You Do? We're going to let these fans get past because the game is over. So what do you do?